Peloton is one of the biggest exercise crazes the fitness world has ever seen. People who buy one almost universally love it, to the point where it becomes an obsession. However, there's one common and major complaint. Peloton instructors talk too much. This isn't much different than what you would experience at a studio spin class, but the high-energy vibe isn't for everyone. If you've struggled to stay in the zone because of too much chatter, motivation, and shoutouts, you may have to hone in on some of the less talkative Peloton instructors for your rides. Here are a few of your best options for a quieter and more focused ride. Matt Wilpers. Overall, Matt Wilpers isn't one of the flashiest or most famous Peloton instructors, but he's a favorite among riders who are truly dedicated to the craft. He's well known as a fantastic coach and technician. Riding with Matt, you'll learn form and breath cues you never knew. And while his rides will rarely rank among the most difficult, unless you take his pro rides, you'll come back stronger every time. Best of all, Matt lets his rides do the talking. When it comes to Peloton trainers, he's one of the quietest, only interjecting with expert instruction or the occasional anecdote. If you want to push hard and ride in peace, Matt might be your guy. Emma Lovewell. Emma, a former DJ and dancer, is all about the music and the beat. Her rides are expertly crafted and have some of the best playlists of all the instructors on the app, so you can bet she's not going to ruin it by talking the whole time. Like every instructor on this list, Emma does her fair share of motivation, shoutouts, and storytelling, but she's a welcome and more focused change of pace from some of her peers. Check out an Emma ride for killer music and a focused workout. Dennis Morton. Dennis is a great choice if you feel like the instructors you've tried are too loud or talk too much. Dennis Morton is one of the most laid-back trainers on the app, with a dry wit and a subtle sense of humor. He's not huge on shouting motivational one-liners at you or telling long-winded stories, though he has more than a few interesting life experiences to share. He's not totally silent. Again, none of these trainers are, but he's a lot quieter and more chilled than some of the more popular instructors. Give him a try for a leisurely ride focused on the music. Ben Aldis. Ben is another favorite for people who prefer low-key instructors. But don't worry, Ben's rides are tough, and he'll give you plenty of motivation to stick with him. However, he's mostly about the work, offering just some form cues and simple one-liners to keep you going. You won't get a ton of distractions and long stories during a Ben Aldis ride, although he does love his shoutouts. Give him a try though, and you may just dig his smooth style. Olivia Amato. A lot of riders find that Olivia offers just the right amount of motivational chatter. She's not big on grand speeches and snappy one-liners, but she'll push you hard and give you lots of urging and cheerleading to make it over the finish line. Plus, Olivia's classes are tough. Cycling, tread, strength, you name it, and she's flat out one of the hardest Peloton instructors of the entire bunch. Try an Olivia class for a sweaty, focused, and brutal challenge. While some Peloton riders really connect with certain instructors, others can't stand all the talking, stories, shoutouts, and chatter. If that sounds like you, you may need to adjust your expectations on the bike. Lots of encouragement and entertainment is just part of the Peloton style. However, before you get too discouraged, try a few classes from some of the more chill and focused instructors. They may be more your speed. And if you can handle it, look for Pro, Power Zone, and FTP rides. They tend to have less distractions and shoutouts than standard rides. Now what are you waiting for? Time to get back on the bike.